The reason we're having a meeting is to accept the resignations of two former council persons and to interview for replacements for them. Let's see. The authority for the meeting is from North Dakota Century Code. Procedures for filling a vacancy in the city governing board. The city council has two options when a vacancy on the board occurs. They can either, one, call a special election to fill a vacancy for an unexpired term, or two, wait 15 days from the date of vacancy and appoint a person to fill a vacancy until the next city election. The governing board is required to wait 15 days before making an appointment, because during that 15-day period, the electors may petition the governing board for a special election if the vacancy occurs more than 6 months before the next election. So that's why we're here. We need a motion to accept.
Okay, can I on the floor?
The chair recognizes Councilman Fenwell.
Is this being recorded or on video?
Yes, sir.
It is?
Yes.
And it's on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess before we start with the resignations, this has something to do with these resignations because of what happened at the last meeting. It's kind of why we're here.
Right.
I guess I'd like to have the opportunity for, I guess, the two at the end. Brent and Jenny, would you like to apologize to anybody on the council, in the city, or anything that happened at that last meeting?
Nope.
I don't think
Not
we
one
need
thing.
to bring that up.
Not when my minor child was, not when my minor.
I have the
child-
floor.
You
I just asked you a
me
question, you told me
asked
yes or no, and that's all I want to hear from you.
Got it.
So you're a no, Jenny's a no, and Chuck's a no.
Right.
But that's not why we're here? That has nothing to do with this?
That is the reason, the base reason why we're here, but the job, that's already taken place, it's already happened.
It's not taken care of. The reason we're here is what happens at our meetings.
You've been mayor for a while, you know.
I know exactly what happened.
Okay. What's the how many votes do you have to throw someone off council?
We voted you need,
Simple
The
majority
majority.
or a super majority?
I have no idea.
Okay, you need a 2/3 majority.
And you didn't
And it
have.
was only half, so that they weren't thrown off the council.
I was. I
Well,
should have
I
never had
doubt
to be removed.
if we're speculating on that, I doubt.
We're speculating because we're cussing at meetings. Jenny literally said, kick me out, kick me out, kick me out. She wanted to leave. She wanted us to kick her out.
And why is it that Twyla can talk about a minor child in a meeting?
That's not what we're talking about right now.
That's what we are,
That
that's
is
what I come
irrelevant.
up
That
with.
is irrelevant, Brent. What happened happened. What
That's enough.
happened
Both of
happened.
you. Quiet. We're not discussing that, we're discussing.
What happened and why we're here.
Discussing the resignation. Does it have a motion to accept the resignation?
I still have the floor. I have a couple
took
more
it
items.
back.
I have a couple more things to say to you, Chuck. That's the reason we're here.
See, it's okay, you speak, no one else can, right?
No. We're
You
not-
gave me the floor and I'm gonna speak until I'm done.
No, you're not.
You gave me the floor.
Okay, I took it back.
You can't just take it back. That's another reason why we're here, Chuck.
Right, it is, because we don't know parliamentary rules.
You don't run the meeting correctly.
Right.
We need to figure it out. Have you in the last 12 months since you've been elected, has this went the way you wanted it to go?
Absolutely not.
Do you wanna step down?
No.
It might do the city of Surrey a lot of good. If we have to have an election anyway, let's put the mayor
How
back.
about you too?
That's enough of this.
I make a motion to accept the resignation.
Do we have a second?
Second it.
Motion
Are we
is made,
talking all together as one, both of them?
both resignations.
Yeah.
Motion is made to accept the resignations of former council persons. And a second.
He's a joke.
We would call for a vote on that, voice vote, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed?
No,
I mean, they wanted to resign, let them resign.
Yeah, how do you say you
Okay,
can't?
who knows, do we have a tie, so the mayor will break the tie?
There's no
No,
time.
there's no tie.
He said yes.
You said yes?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't, you didn't confuse me there. Okay, so it's, we have accepted the resignations. Now we will go on to interviews of prospective candidates.
Can I ask a question?
Pardon?
Was there a petition turned in asking us for a special election?
As far as I just found out that there was.
So you're still going to appoint somebody even though there's been a petition filed?
You still have to replace them until the vote. Till the election.
No, it can sit vacant,
They what?
it can
It's
sit
a
vacant,
vacant.
Or you can fill it.
or you can fill it.
The city attorney said no. That's what he told me. That's.
He said what did we have to-
A position can sit vacant until the next election.
No.
Who turned a petition in?
It was
It was in our box.
in the metro.
What I mean, I guess I'm not positive how it all works. You have to, if someone wants to be on the council, then you put a petition in to be on the right, and then that makes it, pushes it to a special election.
So you can, as I read before here, the council can appoint someone.
One or the other, right?
Yeah, or, let's see, once an appointment has been made, within 15 days of the appointment, the electors are allowed to petition for a special election again. Andrew's not around?
He's in,
What did he say, Diane, that he could or couldn't do?
it can't fill the positions. You have to go to special election. If there's a position.
Huh?
I said that's incorrect.
I'd like to make a motion.
Before making an appointment, because during that 15 years, may petition the governing board for special election. It sounds like he's right, huh?
It's either one or the other. You're either gonna appoint or you're gonna have a special election.
Or you can leave it vacant.
And because we have the petition,
I
obviously
didn't know
the
the
city wants,
petition had been turned in.
people want a
First
special
I've seen
election.
it.
Can't have
I
it.
guess we're done then.
No, I'd like to make a motion for a special election.
I'll second that.
We have a motion for a special election by Steve and a second by Twyla. Any comment?
Yeah, I need to take a second, read the century code, please.
40808.
I guess my question would be, do we need a motion to accept the petition for a special election? Is that
Yeah, probably.
how we're, is that what we're motioning?
Yeah, Diane, you could change my motion, I guess, to that we're accepting the,
The petition.
yeah, we need to accept the petition for a special election.
So who is, I don't quite get this, who's it for? Is it one person turns it in? I don't know.
No, it's not one person.
These are just a petition saying that people want it in town.
That they want to have the election rather than appoint.
Okay, wasn't an individual.
Right.
They still have to go and get the
You
vote.
can individually, once the election is open, an individual can get a petition of their own
You have
to
to go.
run.
Okay.
Right.
Like me. That's how we got up here. Voted in. Doesn't this drag out possibly for quite a while
Well, we can't, when could we possibly have the election, Diane?
Sounds like 90 days or something.
90 days from the date of the acceptance of the petition?
I think it's probably from when we start the work on the
though,
special.
the process.
What's that?
The process takes, it has to,
Yeah, I don't understand the work
I
on
mean,
the
that's a
special
long time to
election.
go.
Yeah, I get, the 90 days is a long time, I don't understand that.
I see your book, I read in there.
You have to allow whoever's running to get signatures
Right, and I
to get on a
understand that.
ballot, which then would have to be, a certified ballot that would go out. And whether you have us here in the office try to hold the election ourselves or go through the county, that'd be another piece of it. To decide how the election's gonna all roll.
Doesn't it normally always have to go through the county or not?
No. Well, as the county holds our special election, the city can't. do it. The city has never thrown its own special election.
Okay.
This is a very expensive process, so I'd like to make sure that we're.
It is a very expensive process. to hold
Correctly.
election.
Carl has a question?
There should be a time,
Take that thing off, I can't understand.
no, I'll just speak more loudly. There should be a timeline available that was prepared, in a year and a half ago. You should be able to find that somewhere. If not, I might have it.
Okay.
So that everybody go to work.
You would be out for the day we run it.
They just end up counting voters and stuff, right? Bring their
That
box.
makes sense.
I think that's the way.
That's a long time ago with two council members missing. We can't appoint somebody until that election.
I believe it's one or the other. We are gonna have a special election or we're going to appoint until the next regular election.
However, it's the law says that's how it's gotta go.
This second
It's pretty
part is that you can appoint. But if the petition is provided, then you still have to have an election. In city council cities, once an appointment has been made, within 15 days of the appointment, the electors are allowed to petition for a special election. So we can appoint people until the petition, until this next election.
Not according to Andrew, I'm just gonna, I wanna make that clear, that's what he told me.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's either one or the other. You can't have both, is my understanding.
And once it occurs, one, you can have it call a special election to fill a vacancy, or you can wait 15 days from the date of the vacancy and appoint a person to fill the vacancy until the next election. Okay. Good point, because during that, like we may petition the governing board for a special election if the vacancy occurs more than 6 months before. I don't know. If the attorney says, and you gotta listen to the attorney, then I suppose we're stuck.
What is the big expense of this?
$5,000.
No, but I mean, what, for what? What's to pay the county, to pay what? What is the expense? Where does the money go? Why?
Not imagine it was the county, but like a normal election, I believe it's about 5.
Yeah, a little bit of everything involved. I'm sure the ballots,
Well,
the
you
cost
know,
of mailing, the postage, them putting together whatever they need to do. You know, contacting the judges and
Poll workers.
the workers that need to sit at an actual election full day, they get paid so much an hour to sit there for that
Okay.
12-hour day or whatever it is.
Printing it in the paper. a couple
Yep.
times.
Publishing, it's a mix of costs.
that's probably why it extends out that 90 days legal wise.
Right.
Mr. Mayor, I do believe Mr. Fennell has a motion on the
He
table.
does, that's where I was going. What was your motion again, Steve?
To accept the special election requests and call for the special election.
Steve has a motion, and Twyla, you second it?
I did.
We have a motion made to require a special election, and second by Twyla. Roll call vote, Steve.
Yep.
Twyla,
Yes.
Brent,
Yes,
and Ms. Jen.
Again, I mean, I would like to have some clarification from the attorney, but yes.
He's not available on the phone or anything.
I think he's on it. A weekend, a long weekend or something, so. What time did that petition come in? It was in the day, Chuck. So this morning? No, it was this.
It was Monday, wasn't it?
Let's see.
After we came in on the weekend.
Oh, it was already in there.
Yeah.
Chuck, didn't you come and ask about a petition? No,
I didn't ask,
me about a petition.
nobody bothered.
If he had asked me, I would have told him. Oh, because I mean, this meeting probably wouldn't be done. We never come back, so.
I talked to you yesterday.
That's another.
Okay,
thing.
we have a motion, we have an election, seconded, it's passed.
Well, I mean, we should probably apologize to all these people for wasting their time, because we wouldn't know.
Absolutely.
And then, yeah.
It's not a waste of time, we had to have the meeting.
No.
So
I
it's
wanted
actually-
to, we can't discuss anything other than what's on the agenda.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, we're out of here.